motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And back to the air on second down. Steps away to find some room. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays.
Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Tigers have it with a first and goal. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by...
Touchdown, Tiger! Made the grab. Going right to work up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy's... First game, he's off.
So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He's taking the shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it in down the sideline. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their play.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Hill. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down. Two. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Green.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
He'll ride his man on the option. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down.
And the offense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get... He's going up top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man, it's Hill. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna let it fly. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Now the play fake. Floating away. What great protection, and he lets down the middle. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get...
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They're dealing with a second and long. Finds his tight end. Hits a seam wide open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle and screen. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big... The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7.
Delay of game. Offense.
A delay of game penalty, just a mistake that you can't have happen at this point of the game and this part of the field. He wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The screen, he's got wheels. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Isaac. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
You know, that's one as a quarterback.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Going for 6. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks.
starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Firing to the right, complete. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
And the missed connection on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Get it out on the screen. Ran through the contact. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And most quarterbacks will tell you, if they start to drift and throw off their back foot, their balance isn't as good, and you're more inclined to miss like he did right there.
The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive.
He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Sends it back in motion. With jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Just a little off. Incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been...
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got a man. It's Isaac. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding them.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. On the ground, it's Isaac. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And he will. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. There's the pressure. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets rid of it. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He didn't get a lot on the return, but, man, did he set his offense up. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Hauls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in. And you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using his feet to buy time. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And this guy's showing off his hands again.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why...
Going deep. Spreads it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown! To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown! LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
On the run, it's Isaac.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. run the ball. The clock is on their side. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go ball.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
It is what it is. There's no pressure.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hill. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play on him. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense in Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
A little screen to the running back. Shakes off the defender. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to...
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch down the right side. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly, because this has been way too easy.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some...
Touchdown, LSU! First score of the game goes up.
Number 89, Grab and Soul.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking for space. It's Isaac. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right?
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Pulls it in. It's Isaac. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marked it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking to throw again. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. They'll try to power it in. Slam down again, and they try to just grind out this 1st down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Wants to go up top. Big tight end makes the grab it. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Isaac. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Green. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection to pressure there. Caused a missed timing.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it set up on the outside. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. LSU will get a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be...
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole. And
the Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they... Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Fakes the grab. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Isaac. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot...
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Hill. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Green. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting...
Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. The give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a... Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team staying focused.
Here we go, here we go! Strychnine beat! Down! Ready, go! Live trumpet! I go! Water! There you go! Set high! Here we go! Let's go! Let's go! Four! 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 Set on!